Howdy folks, Tex Grebner here with Tex Grebner Outdoors. Orion's in the sky, there's frost on the ground, and I'm headed for the deer stand.
Every sound in the darkness makes your head go, holy shit, that's gotta be a deer. It's a deer. It's gotta be a deer. As you sit in the darkness, waiting on the dawn. If you have never had the opportunity to sit in a frost-covered woods, watching the stars fade and the sun arise, you're really missing out. So I sat. I had reached my tree stand at 4 in the morning, and it was several hours of cold darkness before the sun provided shooting light. My heart raced and then stopped as I looked across the creek at two brown shapes. I studied them. It appeared to be two does standing feeding upon the buds of a tree, watching, waiting, listening, looking for movement. My excitement was at a fever pitch. This could be my day. However, as the sun rose higher and higher, I realized that I was only looking at balls of barbed wire, and it was only wishful thinking. But I still studied the edges of my field of vision, hoping that I could lure a cruising buck in from the CRP ground by rattling and by grunting. Hunting is an experience, and interaction with game animals can be very exciting. The sound of a fox brushing his back against a barbed wire can make you think that a buck has just jumped from the CRP ground into your hunting zone. I sat, watching, waiting, listening. The squirrels were not yet up. Every day of hunting is exactly the same, but every day of hunting is just a little bit different. The birds chirped, and my breath froze as it hit the air. It was damn near 20 degrees, and it felt like 0. I had heard the rut was on, but I had seen no activity to prove it. As the sun rose higher and higher, the temperature did not rise. I was still very, very excited as I sat in my tree stand perch, scanning for the cruising bucks that I knew might be coming. Watching the creek bed, the edges of the field, every rustle in the leaves making my heart race and my blood freeze, just like every other day, experiencing the beauty of this timber that I call home. I attempted to grunt a buck in again. I had hoped that there would be some deer bedding after feeding in the cornfield to the north. But you can shit in one hand and wish in the other and see which gets fulfilled first. I thought that I could hear antlers rattling in the distance, wondering if it was bucks fighting in the other timber. But more than likely it was another person answering my rattle. The crows mocked me as I continued to sit. No deer, no deer, no deer, they say to me. But I sat, watching, waiting, listening, my spirit undiminished, The frosted woods were beautiful, waiting on the warm breezes of spring and the rain to bring their foliage on again. But as the sun rose high, I knew this morning there would be no deer. But I thanked God for the experience of sitting in this autumn wood, freezing to my tree stand, but able to hear the squirrels cracking nuts off in the distance. It was so peaceful.
Well, guys, no deer this morning. I may come back today, I don't know. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching this adventure. As always, God bless all my sportsmen of America. Join the NRA to protect our rights. Please check out my friends over at legallyconcealed.org. Thank you very much to those of you involved in law enforcement and those of you serving in the military. Thanks for watching Tex Grebner Outdoors.